to divorce who are now reconciled. No, isn't that young man who was standing in line of bankruptcy, who has now just begun to open up his new business? That's who I was, but today, this is who I am. It's the church. And it's that authenticity. It says, this is who I am, but this is not where I'm going to stay. I'm going to become who God created me to be. An authentic place. A place where we're able to say, I'm the Samaritan. Because in Romans chapter 12, verse 2, look what it says. It says, don't copy the behavior and the customs of this world, but let God do what? Transform. Now, if you were here last week, we learned 2 Greek words. Today we're going to learn 1, all right? I know you're impressed. It's amazing. Because the Bible was originally written in Greek, so it gives us a little bit of insight. The word transform is the Greek word metamorpho, okay? It looks like it, but it's O. What word do you think we get from that?
Metamorphosis.
When our middle son, Carson, was a young man, his favorite TV show was Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I mean, he had the red costume, he had the blue costume, he had the white costume. He loved the fact that these normal teenagers could morph into superheroes. And that's actually the word that's used here. But let God morph you, transform you, mature you into a new person by changing the way you think. Then you will learn to know God's will for you, which is good and pleasing and perfect. See, the church has an authenticity because we know it's a journey. See, that's why I told you, we are a community, but you need to understand we are a community of authentic people, which means you're hanging out with some screw-ups. Which means that there are going to be times when you get your feelings hurt. There are going to be times, because we've got this stuff called sin, that we let one another down. If you hang out here long enough, you know what? I know, it's hard to believe, you're going to get ticked at me. All right? And sometimes I'm not even going to be trying to do it. It's going to happen, but our authenticity allows us to understand that it is a process. It is a journey in which we are being transformed. When Steph and I first got married,